Hi everyone. So it's been a long time since I've done an update for you guys. I know my last video that I posted, I had been very excited that I was pregnant, and I am just, I guess, doing a blog or vlog to let you guys know what's going on. For the first 2 months, I was having extreme morning sickness. I wasn't throwing up, but I felt horribly nauseous pretty much all day. Um, and just about, well, 3 days ago, I would have been entering into my second trimester, and I went for a doctor's appointment, my first doctor's appointment, and she had got a little something going on here. She had checked to see, and it seemed that I was bigger than what I thought I was. So she wanted to do a date test to see if maybe I was further along, or in my case, I was terrified that I was going to have twins because they're on both sides of the family. So we scheduled an ultrasound for the very next day. I went into the ultrasound. My mom and my son were waiting in the waiting room for me because I wanted to show my son pictures and whatever. So anyways, I was in the waiting room, and they did like the topical on the belly where you have to drink 4 glasses of water exam, and then they did an internal exam or ultrasound, and they were having a hard time seeing anything, and she showed me the picture, and basically what they saw was there was a sac. I don't know how to, a sac, and there was actually nothing inside the sac, so there was no baby. um, I can't describe to you how I felt at that moment because it was uh, very shocking. um, I felt like I was in the twilight zone. I didn't even know that that could happen. So the technician obviously isn't allowed to say anything. So she basically said it doesn't look like good. It might be something called blighted ovum. So blighted ovum, you can search that and it'll give you a little bit more information. So that afternoon, a couple hours later, maybe it was an hour later, I got a call from my doctor who said that it's what had happened was at around 7 weeks, the baby pro, uh, had stopped growing and forming. And I think from what I've researched, what happens is the baby then kind of reabsorbs into the sac. But the thing is that your body, or my body, still thought it was pregnant, so it was still continuing with the pregnancy hormones, and still to this day, my body thinks it's pregnant. I haven't actually completed the miscarriage. That's something that I can either do naturally or I can have it removed. There's many different ways that you can have the sac removed. Um, so yeah, so that 2 days ago was when I found out, and I was pretty much in shock. Um, I It was very hard. Although I was in shock and I thought, oh, it's okay, it's meant to be. And then the next day I dropped my son off at school and it hit me, and I basically cried my eyes out all day. I was crying all day. Um, and I'm feeling a lot better today. So that was yesterday. So I'm feeling better today. And I talked actually to a friend who had gone through pretty much the same thing. Um, I think in most cases, people that have this happen to them, they don't end up having an ultrasound and seeing that there's no baby in there. They just end up actually miscarrying, and that's when they find out. So I know that that image will never be erased from my mind. But I'm going to be okay, and my family is safe and healthy, and I have a beautiful son, Jonah, who's 4 years old, that I'm blessed with, and my husband is a wonderful man, and he has already said that we are we're going to try again, and of course if I want to, and I do. And my son's so cute, you know. He says to me yesterday, we had explained to him that sometimes it doesn't work and that the baby had died, and so then the next day, um, what he uh, what he did was he said, oh well, let's name the baby. And I said, what baby? And he said, oh, the dead baby. So we named it Baby. That was cute. I think that's his own way of dealing with it. So just wanted to give you an update. for anyone that's going through this on their own, I feel for you and know that you're not alone. So take care, and I'm sure I'll have a post sometime soon. Bye-bye.